Hello there. Today I'm going to reintroduce myself because I definitely think that I'm gonna do stuff a little differently with my channel, and we'll see where it goes from there, I guess. So, if you just randomly started watching because you thought I had a pretty face or something, which you are very, very mistaken. This is just a facade. My name is Deanna, and I am a librarian. Hooray! Socks bound! I work at the King of Burgers. So exciting. I live in a small town in Pennsylvania. I definitely am gonna work on making more videos because it's good to talk about things, and sometimes I'm lazy and I don't like to write, so I guess talking to a camera and feeling crazy would be better than writing and hurting my hand and being like, oh, cramps, I can't write now because my hand hurts. Oh, I can't. All the feels. Oh. In my spare time, I tend to tumble a lot, and if you don't know what Tumblr is, then you're lost. What the fuck is that? Gundam! Okay, I tend to be slightly insane sometimes, but then again, I do live with my best friend, so that kind of explains a lot of the things that happen. It's her fault mostly. She has turned me into a monster. I play video games, though I do not stream them because I do not have that high-tech capability, but a lot of my friends do, so I tend to hang out with them. What I initially wanted to talk about today was the fact that I watched The Perks of Being a Wallflower with Logan Lerman, and Paul Rudd was in it, and I had too many feels. Like, the movies that you're supposed to cry, like, 'cause they're romantic or whatever, like, say, Nicholas Sparks, and then, like, here's Perks of Being a Wallflower up here. Nicholas Sparks, I have no feels for you, sorry, dude. Alien, it's okay. Aliens don't have feelings. I mean, I'm part of a Doctor Who fandom base, so of course I have to be some kind of alien. It was just really not upsetting. The movie evoked a lot of emotion, and like half the time I was just like, all the feels. And then at the end of the movie, I just kind of died from all the feels. But all movies can do that to me, especially movies with good character development. Minus the Twilight movies, they had no character development at all. Sorry, Stephenie Meyers, better luck next time. Usually I don't feel anything like that for, like, movies. Maybe for TV shows, which is kind of weird because you shouldn't be that obsessed with a TV show. You just kind of get wrapped up in all of the emotion and become a super scary fandom girl. She saves you the trouble of feeling for real people. That's why I tend to have so many books, because fiction is awesome! Got my list, because I'm a professional. So, my plans for the future. As soon as income tax comes out, I am planning on getting a new camera. I'm going to buy a super expensive radical camera that I can take pictures with and go traveling with, and it won't just die on me. I'm going to try to enhance my channel by showing people what I can do. I mostly am just stationary, but once, like, maybe like March or April, this year I should have a new camera, and I will take you all around my town and maybe to new places too, because I'm planning to travel, hopefully, with my best friend, either in spring or in the summer. Some exciting things are in my future, and I just want you to come along on the ride with me. It's always fun. We talked about movies, we talked about emotions that they evoke, and we talked about who I am. So I guess that covers everything for today. Um, if you want to check me out, I'm on Twitter. I'll put a link below. I'm also on Tumblr. And yeah, so I'll see you around next time. So until then, see you later. Bye.